Most global megacities would crumble if hit by 200 tons of water every second. 50 meters deep, a $2.6 billion engineering marvel is silently operating to protect millions of lives from the hidden depths below. Why did the Japanese engineers place jet engines, similar to those on a Boeing 747, deep in the earth? The answer is found here. Welcome to GCANs, the Cathedral of Concrete Guardians. This is where peak mechanical engineering subdues the most devastating superstorms on the entire planet right now. For decades, Tokyo has fought a war against water. This subterranean fortress is their ultimate defense. Scale is almost incomprehensible. It is a labyrinth designed to swallow a flood and spit it back into the sea before the city even knows. To understand why this was built, we must look at the unique and dangerous geography of Japan's capital, a city essentially built inside a giant bowl. Tokyo doesn't just endure storms, it's being drowned by its own geography. The city acts like a giant bowl, collecting water from everywhere. The sky opens up and the rains fall. Over 100 rivers, nowhere for the water to go. In 1991, Typhoon Mire delivered a final, devastating warning. It destroyed over 30,000 homes. The Japanese people realized they could not stop the storms, so they decided to tame them instead. They needed the largest drainage system on Earth. Construction began on a project that would challenge every limit of modern engineering. They would dig deeper and build larger than anyone had ever dared before. The design was revolutionary. 5 gargantuan vertical silos, connected by a 6-kilometer tunnel. This is the heart of the system, the pressure-adjusting tank. Look at these guardians. Each of the 59 concrete pillars is 18 meters tall and weighs a staggering 500 tons from base to top. Why are they so heavy? They act as giant anchors, preventing the entire structure from being pushed up by groundwater pressure like a giant concrete balloon. If these pillars were lighter, the very earth they sit in would reject them, causing the entire billion-dollar facility to crack and float away instantly. The gateways have opened. We must protect this hidden world. To put this in perspective, each shaft is wide enough and deep enough to contain the entire Statue of Liberty inside its massive concrete walls. Every inch of this structure was designed for durability and strength. To move thousands of tons of water against gravity, Japan turned to aviation technology. These are the same types of engines used to propel a Boeing 747 through the sky, now repurposed to fight floods beneath the earth. Generating 14,000 horsepower, these machines can swallow 200 tons of water every single second, clearing the city's streets in an instant. The water is then forcefully pumped into the Edo River, safely away from the residential areas and into a channel that can handle the volume. The greatest success of engineering is when nobody knows it exists. Above ground, millions of people continue their day, unaware of the battle below. With a construction cost of $2.6 billion, GCANs has saved the Japanese economy tens of billions in potential flood damage already. Every decade, the system pays for itself many times over. This is not just concrete and steel, it is a vital shield for Japan's economy. It stands as a testament to human intellect, showing that while we cannot stop the rain, we can certainly master where it goes and why. The storm passes and the sun returns. The city remains dry. The cathedral has done its job, protecting life and property. GCANs is a cathedral not for gods, but for life itself. It is a symbol of hope in an era of unpredictable and extreme weather. Imagine the pressure these columns endure. 500 tons of weight, designed to survive the movement of the earth and the force of water. The aesthetic beauty of the engineering is undeniable. It was built for function, yet it achieved a grandeur that rivals the world's great monuments. The engineering behind the turbines is a masterpiece of thermodynamics and fluid mechanics, pushing the boundaries of what machines can achieve today. Maintenance is a constant task. Every square inch must be inspected to ensure that when the next big storm hits, nothing fails the city. The security of the facility is absolute. It is a fortress designed to withstand not just water, but the passage of centuries and shifting earth. The city lives because the cathedral breathes. It is a symbiotic relationship between high-tech survival and the daily routine of millions of residents. People play soccer right above this facility, completely unaware of the engineering giant sleeping just beneath their very feet. Readiness is the key. In Japan, the question is never if a storm will come, but when and how well the city is prepared. This technology is a bridge between the aerospace industry and civil engineering, taking the power of flight and grounding it to save lives below rates. From primitive wooden dams to 500-ton concrete pillars, the evolution of Tokyo's flood defense These shafts are the city's eyes, watching the clouds and waiting to catch the rain before it can do any harm to the people. Precision is everything. A single failure in a turbine or a crack in a pillar could be catastrophic for the entire metropolitan area above. In the time it takes to take a few breaths, a whole pool of water is gone. That is the power of G-cans. The air is breathable, but the heat still feels like a furnace. We're close. Engineering starts at the very bottom, anchored into the ancient bedrock of Japan, to provide the most stable foundation possible for the pillars. The path of the tunnels was carefully mapped to avoid the city's complex underground network of subways and utility lines during the construction phase. Cleanup after every use. Silt and debris removed. System back at peak efficiency. Walking these stairs gives you a true sense of the scale. You feel small, but you also feel safe. The results speak for themselves. Even during the worst typhoons, Tokyo remains open for business, its heart beating steadily despite the storm's fury. Japanese pride is built into every weld and every bolt. It is a national project that showcases the very best of their technological capabilities. These tunnels are the highways of the flood, moving water at incredible speeds to the surge tank, where it can be safely managed and pumped. The heat and the power are immense. This is the raw energy of a jet engine, harnessed for a purpose that is purely and entirely protective. One is built for the sky, the other for the earth, but both represent the peak of what humans can achieve through science and mathematics. The suction is so powerful it could pull in anything that gets near it. It is a controlled whirlpool, a mechanical monster serving the city. The first sound of water entering the shafts is the signal that the battle has begun, and the system is ready to receive its guest. Every component, from the smallest bolt to the largest turbine blade, is critical to the survival of the city during a major weather event. The heat output is critical, initiating emergency cooling override. Life goes on. The trains run on time, the people reach their homes, and the city remains dry thanks to the giants under the earth. Timing is everything. Pumping must start at the perfect moment to manage the river's capacity and the tank's storage levels simultaneously and effectively. The river is the city's partner in this defense, its capacity extended and managed by the power of the underground cathedral and its jet engines. The numbers don't lie. Thousands of tons of water are moved every minute, a victory of calculation and mechanical force over the natural world. The scars of past floods are written on these walls, a reminder of the power we are fighting and why we must never stop. Reliability is built into every layer of the system, ensuring that power is always available when the turbines need to roar into action. Safety is the ultimate goal. Children can play, and families sleep without fear of the water outside their doors. The human element is the soul of G-cans. We stand behind the concrete and the engines, dedicated to the safety of our fellow citizens. This is a model for the future. As our world changes, our defenses must grow, and Tokyo has shown us the way forward with G-cans. The water returns to nature, but on our terms. We have learned to cooperate with the environment by building smarter, more resilient infrastructure projects. This is the triumph of collective effort. Thousands of people work together to build this, and thousands more work to keep it running today. 14,000 horsepower is more than just a number. It is a force of nature in its own right, unleashed to protect and serve. Every light represents a life, a home, and a story. All of them are safer today because of the massive columns 50 meters below them. The physics of water are complex, but the design of GCANs is a perfect answer to the challenges of fluid dynamics and massive volume. The builders may be gone, but their work stands forever. These pillars are their legacy, a gift of safety to the future generations of Tokyo. The success of GCANs has inspired a new era of infrastructure, proving that the most difficult challenges can be overcome with it. The work is done for now. The engines rest, their power spent for the safety of the city, until the next typhoon calls them back. Peace is the ultimate reward of engineering. A city that can live in harmony with the sea, even when the sea is at its worst. The pillars of GCANs remain, 500 tons of hope for a world that must learn to survive and thrive against all natural odds. Thank you for watching the story of the giants below. May we always build with such wisdom and courage to protect our shared future.